up everyone, it's Hayley. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video I'm super excited to share with you. It's going to be my top 10 artists that I think you should listen to when getting ready for fall. Obviously, my hat says something too, but this is like the greatest sweater in the whole world because it says you had me at pumpkin spice lattes. Yeah, pumpkin spice lattes. And I'm just like really getting into the fall vibes, even though yes, I live in Florida and yes, it's super hot and I'm wearing a sweater. But besides that, I wanted to be cute for this video, so let's just get into this fall themed video. The first artist that I would recommend to you to listen to is Mumford & Sons.
Yourself, my man, you'll never be what is in your heart. Weak little lion man, you're not as brave as you were at the start.
I love Mumford & Sons and I'm so disappointed that they were just in Tampa and I did not go to their concert. Don't talk to me about it because I'm kind of mad about it, but whatever. I heard it was a really good show and I'm just hoping that they'll be back again. Second for you to listen to on my list is the band Bleachers. This is another artist that was just in Tampa and I missed them, and they're kind of a beachy vibe if you've ever listened to them before, but I feel like they fit transitioning into fall because a lot of their songs are reflecting on summer. And I can't see, so I'm gonna just do this. Number 3 on my list that I think is someone good for y'all to listen to is Vance Joy. The song that I'm gonna play a little snippet of for you guys is actually called Georgia, and a lot of people know him for the song Riptide, but I actually think that that's one of his not as good songs. My 2 favorite songs by him are Georgia and then The Fire and the Flood. My 4th artist that I will be recommending to you is, I believe his name is pronounced Bon Iver, and it will put you to sleep, like if you're out and you want to be active. So I recommend when you first wake up in the morning he's good to listen to because it's like music, so it's like getting your ears used to the world again, or when you're calming down at night and going to bed. Don't listen to him if you're trying to run on the treadmill because that's just not gonna work. I'm gonna play Skinny Love for you. I couldn't do the hat anymore, guys. The next artist that I'm gonna talk about, we're on artist number 5 now, is The Head and the Heart. I saw them last year at Next Big Thing in Tampa, Florida, and if you don't know what Next Big Thing is, it's this big alternative festival that happens every year in Tampa at the Florida Fairgrounds, if you've never heard of it and you're local. It's a lot of fun. I've gone for the past 6 years now, and last year The Head and the Heart was one of the bigger bands. Next on my list, I just talked about them, I just mentioned them, is actually the Lumineers, and like I said, they're headlining Next Big Thing in Tampa this year. I've never seen them. I don't know if they've ever actually been to Florida, but I'm really excited. And so everybody knows their song Ho Hey, and I think what happened was that it got overplayed on the radio a lot, of course, because that's what radios do, and everybody kind of got worn out on it, but they actually have other really good music. The song I'm going to be playing for you is called Ophelia. Next on my list, at number 7, I believe, is James Bay, and like I mentioned with Ho Hey in the last band with the Lumineers, James Bay, I'm really worn out on the song Let It Go. I like I like James's voice a lot. I think his voice is like perfect for fall. I think that his little fedoras and like his little boots that he always wears are so cute, and he's so fashionable. Here's a song called Hold Back the River.
Hold back the river, let me look in your eyes. Hold back the river so wide. Stop for a minute and see where you hide. Hold back the river, hold back.
The next band that I'm going to talk about, Of Monsters and Men, I saw them last year at Next Big Thing. They're really good. Let me tell you, I know that a lot of people told me that like Little Monsters, that Of Monsters and Men put them to sleep during their live performance, but I was in the pit for this show, so like I was standing and I was really close to the stage. They had beautiful lights. Let me tell you, their like lighting was so on point. Like I was so impressed with it. But also they had like 8 people on stage. It's a really big band, and everybody plays a different instrument at the same time. The song that I'm going to play for you is actually called Crystals, because I think everybody has heard Little Talks by now. The next artist that I have for you is also a similar band kind of to Of Monsters and Men. I felt like when I was creating this list that I had no female artists, so I wanted to add the band Misterwives onto this list, and they sing like, if you watch a lot of YouTube videos for a while, Misterwives was like everybody's like intro songs, their song Reflections. But they had a different album come out, like a newer album come out, and I'm gonna play the song. Woo! I'm gonna play the song Drummer Boy because I really like it, and it's one of the newer ones. The last and 10th artist, of course you cannot have a fall playlist without my boy Ed Sheeran. So, the song Cold Coffee, if you've been around that long, like if you've been around to predating Ed Sheeran, that made no sense. But like before Ed Sheeran was like a big sensation, he had this song come out called Cold Coffee, and if you like were on Tumblr when Tumblr like blew up initially, then you know the song because it was like the anthem on every single person's Tumblr page, including mine. I'm embarrassed to admit. Ed Sheeran's whole first album I feel like is just really good, and I pull it back out every single fall. Autumn Leaves is on it, on the bonus version. Bird, My Little Bird. I just love all of his music, and I like it in the fall time, okay, with my Starbucks drinks. What can I say? So I'm gonna play you Cold Coffee.
She's like cold coffee in the morning. I'm drunk off last night's whiskey and coke. Tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me if I'm right.
That's going to be the end for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'm in the mood for fall now, as you can tell. If you have any suggestions as to any videos you want to see, whether that's a playlist or something else that you'd like me to do for this channel, as always, leave your comments down below. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and check out my social media because I also have this in article form on a couple different platforms that I'll leave down below for you. So that's going to be it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Have a good weekend!